Now, let's discuss this paper. I took this from one of the first term papers. It's Northwestern Province. Right? It's a first term test paper. Now, do you remember we did a case study? Right? It is actually from a second term test. Then so this time I selected first term test. Now I'll start, and for some questions, Puta, I ask the answers from you. I ask the answers from you. So please do answer. Honey, you have the chat. Chat එකේ tag ගාලා answer එකේ number එක send කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. Right? Right. Now පළවෙනි එක සමහර ඒවා මම කියනවා, සමහර ඒවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ අහනවා. හරි? Right. So hope I am loud and clear to you. So let's continue. Okay. First question, select the answers. Now, if there is a standard question paper, Puta, please remember, usually first 5 questions are asked from a case, asked based on a small case, but there is no case here. Never mind. Select the answer which indicates the examples for human needs only. Right. Shall we recall the theory? Now, remember, this is the way we discuss the questions. Normally, when we read the question, we try to revise our theory. හරි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ප්‍රශ්න කරනකොට ප්‍රශ්නෙට උත්තරේ හොයන ගාම theory එකක් මතක් කරමු. එතකොට revision එනවාට. හරි. Right. When it comes to needs, there are 6 actually not 6, 3 basic needs and 6 other needs. Altogether 9. Honey, what are these 9 needs? Number 1, basic one, food, clothing, shelter. And then we have what? Education, security, health, communication, transportation, and entertainment. So altogether 9 needs are there. And now let's answer this. Only needs. Then balanna puta only kina word එක ඔලුවට යන්න ඕනේ. හරි? Now another thing. හරි? Of course you can find the answer and check whether why the other answers are incorrect. For example, if you select the first one, it's wrong. No. Why? This school is not a need. Health, shelter, internet. Internet is not a need. Food, shelter, uniforms. Uniforms are not needs. Therefore, our answer is communication, food, shelter. හරිනේ? හරි. ඒතර papers කරනකොට හැමතිස්සෙම බලන්න හරි answer එක තෝරගන්න. ඇයි වැරදි ඒවා වැරදි වෙන්නේ කියලා logic එක build up කරන්න බලන්න පුතා. ඇයි මේක වැරදි වෙන්නේ කියලා කියන්න උත්සාහ කරන්න. හරි? Right. Study tips. Right. Then you have to match A and B. ඉතින් සමහර ඒවාට අපි එහෙම කරනවා සමහර ඒවාට කරන්න නැතුව යනවා. මොකද we have to somehow finish this 40 MCQs within 2 hours. And if we have more time, we can go for another MCQ set. Right. We have to match CCTV cameras. These are security, no? Security, bonds of security. Ne? Adhe menne mehima karotin oya puta, you go to normally grade 5 or below. Ne? And now you are an O-level student. In this case, please don't match Hari like a baby. Just write the particular letter in front of the particular, answer option or whatever the given term. It's B here. Hari? Sewers area, ambulances, of course, it's A here, right? Books are education, mobile phones, communication. And now you have an answer, no? See whether you got this answer in this, 4 answer options. We see this in where? Second one, in the second answer. Puta, if you have any doubts, please ask. Send in the chat. Hari? Hari, so far shape, no? Right? Third one. Service of a doctor is this. What is this? Stethoscope or whatever is this. Select the correct answer. Service of a doctor is service, and this Vedanalava, no? It is actually a good. Or what? What is your answer? Now, this is a good answer. Good question. I want your answers, Puta. Please send your answers to this particular question. Ada send karanna, make a direct karanna. Hold on. Send to everyone, Puta. Hamotum pen no age answer ke wanna. Right. I see. Tenula. Hari? Dilita. Then Setika. Dinadi. Dinadi. Kate mean. Tisata, you are here. Where is Pansilu? He's not here, no? And Nituli. Right. You are also here, Puta. Good. And Manuja. Tenuka. Tenuka tinno, ne? Right. Yours says it's 1. Right? Or that old thing, markings become value, it's obviously 1. Hey, Puta, now can you justify your answer? Now you see need and want here, no? Make a need and want kill when Karanabay, may decommunicate wounds again, somehow allow it. Nay, a need want cannot order on the day, methering alagan pull me. The service of a doctor is service, no? Need don't want, mean, so answer is straight number 1. Select a commodity manufacturing business. Right. That means a business which manufactures commodities or goods to satisfy human needs. Here, insurance is a service. That's obvious. Retail businesses, can you remember? These are service-oriented businesses. Not only retail, but also wholesale. Me dennama buying and selling karanne. So these are commodity manufacturing businesses, NEME, service providing businesses, beauty salon, again, beauty cultural service, isn't it? Right. Then chair manufacturing business, obviously, me namim pena. Harimala lazy prashna Puta, please believe this. Mihima lazy at a prashna huot wagging hane first term with the right. Second terms onwards, you have a standard paper. So please know that, Hari. Mihimahananang, Mihimalesi to Prashnahanang Henne, first term Vitaramai. Hari. Next one. Select the answer which is related to the factor of production, land. Hari. Now, do you remember I told you this? The land, it is a very contradicting, factor, isn't it? So let's go for it. Again, they have asked whatever the questions from the theory, mainly. Forest resource, soil. Maybe these are purely natural ones. Then why don't we select this second one? It says cut gem. Cut gems. Gems, cut karala, shine karla ganna kote. It is, made by the man. Ne? Ito kote capital yanne. Buildings. Metana building kina word එක හින්දා මේකත් out මොකද buildings are man made. Here also cash is man made. So in that case our straight answer is number 1. හරි නේද? Right. Then select the incorrect statement. හරි එකත් බලමු. The institutions which manufactures and provides මට වැරදුනොත් කියන්න ඕන. හරි? Be mindful. The institution which manufactures and provides different goods and services are called businesses. Shape ne? Right. Incorrect one. So this sounds like correct. Earning profits is the main objective of every business. No, I said this. Even I included this statement in your revision paper. Do you remember, Buddha? So this is incorrect because not every business. That's why. It is most of the business, but to be precise, this has to be of a for-profit business. Now, do you remember? I think I taught this in the physical class. When you come across with an incorrect statement, try to correct whatever the incorrect words and try to, write it like a correct statement for your learning. Make a tanikara study technique එක අපි වැරදි statement දැන් උත්තරේ මෙයා වෙන්න ඕනේ අපි බලමු හරි නමුත් මේක හරි ගස්සන්න අපි උත්සාහ කරන්න ඕනේ. So if I turn this and every into for profit business, this statement is correct, no? And now you don't have a paper with you, no darling. That's my bad, right? Not my bad actually. It's okay. We do an online session. That's only, Hari. That's only. So when you have a physical paper with you, you should do this. Hari. Definitely make a කරන්න. කොහොම හරි මෙයා නම් වැරදි. ඉතුරු දෙන්න හරිද බලමු. Wants are different ways of satisfying needs. Yeah, that's the definition. Physical existing things which are used to fulfill human needs and wants are called goods. Yeah. එකත් හරිනේ නේද? Goods are physically existing things, no? It has a physical appearance, right? So this is also correct. So our answer is Puta, this one. Hari? This is our answer. Okay. Next one. Businesses expect certain contributions from its stakeholders. Yes. Select the stakeholder which contributes, providing business-friendly incentives. You tell. Hari? What's your answer, Puta? Send your answers, please, in the chat. Okay, Puta, this are noted. This are. Then Satika, Tenular. 3. Yes. 3 ne? Hari. Tenuka me netuli. Ona mahemogem balano nama kevu netu not hari. Dilita, Ketmin. Yes, Puta, Tenuka. Hari Hari. Manuja. Me government ne. They go gamam Etramutta papers can make a vasi balan, theory pulantana matakvino. Either Amutuing or a theory book aragana or a traditional study nika avashavin in a good. Eka can ekapara they can Iganaganavana Padankaranna, Satyat dekak Namata Matakaranna, it was a digatama papers karo to Amutuing Padankaran in a. But when own a cutty good thing, no, hurry, if you own a cutty good thing, I can't hear memory good sharp natia and could a padankaran vino. Hurry. Now we go for the 8th one. There are 2 blanks. We should fill the blanks. Are intended to secure their investment. Obviously, this is owners, security of investment. Intend expect, hurry. They intend to expect to බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා හරි to receive a fair salary. Next හරි ඔන්න ඊළඟ එක්කෙනා. Now here we have a case හරි. So based on the case you have to answer. Now these questions are somewhat standard පුතා, rather than asking you direct questions from the theory. Amandi Tatsari Hari, whoever, Amandi conducts a stationery shop near a school by naming Amma Bookshop and recruited a manager and 2 employees. It is not an objective of Amandi and as the owner. Not an objective. Hari, one words. Objective no one. Hari balum. Earning sufficient profit is of course it's a objective. It's an objective. Taking decisions and implementing those decisions. These are the objectives of managers. Managers like objectives. Growth of the business, of course, owner's objective. Security of the investment is again owner's objective. Our answer is the second one because these are the objectives of managers. Clear, ne? It is an objective of Richard group of right. It is an objective of Richard group of businesses which provides their products. Richard is a main stationery manufacturer, no? Richard books so which provides their products to Amma Bookshop. That means this is a supplier, right? Ne? May supply correct me? Then ඔයාගේ paper එක hard copy එක තියෙනවා නම් මෙහෙම ලියන්න ඕනේ. හරි. ඉතින් discussion එකේ ලියන්න දාන්න දේවල් ලියන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් මේක මම ඔයාලට දීලා නැහැ. මේ වෙලාවේ හොඳට අහගෙන දේවල් ඉගෙන ගන්න. හරි. So what they ask is an objective of Richard. So that means an objective of a supplier, right? Deciding the prices for their products. Now this is an objective of competitors, right? Obtaining products at a reasonable price. This is an objective of consumers. Ne? Obtaining money without any delay is an objective of suppliers. පටන් අනිත් එක්කෙනා මතකද පුතා book එකේ තියෙන එක? Obtaining what? Obtaining continuous orders. හරි? Obtaining continuous orders. Collecting loans given, that is an objective of whom? මේකට උත්තරේ කියන්න. හරි? Collecting loans given, whose objective පුතා? කාගේ objective එකද? ඩෝංගාලේ වන්න පුළුවන් නම්. Tell me. Whose objective is collecting loans given? එවන්. දැන් පොත බලලා කියන්න බෑ. දන්නේ නැත්නම් සද්ද නැතුව ඉන්න වෙනවා. දන්න අය ඩෝංගාලා කියන්න. තෙනුල, very good. It's financial institutions. හරි? Financial institutions like banks. Right? හරි. එහෙනම් පුතා this is our straight answer නේ. Right. Supplier නේ. හරි. ඊට පස්සේ it is not a stakeholder of ama bookshop. හරි. දැන් මේ කේස් එකේ තියෙන stakeholders ලා මොනවද ඉන්නේ? අපි ඒකත් බලමු නිකන්. මෙතන ඉන්නවා stakeholders ලා manager කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. There is a manager. There are 2 employees and we have ama as the owner. So these are stakeholders of this business, not a stakeholder. Amandi is a stakeholder. People's Bank, then මෙහෙමයි People's Bank එක case එකේ mention නෑ. හැබැයි ඒගොල්ලෝ case එකෙම නෙමෙයි අහලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒක තමයි තේරෙන්නේ අපිට. Shahani bookshop. හරි? It's a bookshop, no. So what is this? This is a competitor. Ne? This is a competitor, right? Obviously, it has to be a stakeholder. And People's Bank is a financial institution. Another stakeholder. Possible stakeholder, no. හරියටම මෙයා නොවුනත් possible කෙනෙක් නේ. But සහන් මිල්ක් බා මෙයා නොවයානේ නේද? මෙයා කොහොමද මෙතෙන්ට මේ එන්න විදියක් නැති කෙනෙක් නේ. මිල්ක් බා එකක් කරන කෙනෙක් නේ. මෙයා sounds odd. ඒ නිසා that's our answer. Right, no? Right. Next again we have to match. Now you know you are not going to match like a baby. You are going to put the letters. Right. Let's put the letters. Owners. Taking. No, not that. No. Right. What is it? These are the contributions. Did you notice this, Buddha? These are the contributions of each stakeholder. X is stakeholder. Y is contribution. This is being dedicated and enthusiastic. Being dedicated and there should be an. Then enthusiastic about business activities. That is one of our owner's contribution. C goes here. Okay, for one. Managers taking correct decisions. D. අදන් ඔයා මෙහෙම ලෙටර් එක තෝරලා ලිව්වහම පුතා මේවා ටික් කරන්න. හරි? නැත්නම් ආපහු ඒවා කියවන්න හිතෙනවනේ. හරිද? Once you put the letter, just tick them. Hurry and clear them. Employees increasing productivity of labor. Hurry. Labor productivity increase කරන එක නේ ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ contribution. B here. මෙතන මේ ස්පෙලිස් වැරදි පුතා. මේක මොනවා වෙන්න ඕනද? මෙහෙම එන්නේ. හරි? raw materials කියන්නේ මෙහෙම. මේ raw කියන්නේ පේලියක් කියන එක. හරි? Okay? කොමත් papers වල typing errors තියෙනවා සෑහෙන්න. හරි. ඉතින් ඒව ගණන් ගන්න එපා. දැක්කහම අපි ඒව correct කරමු. මම දැක්ක stationaryත් වැරදි විදිහට මම දැක්ක පොතේ ලියලා තිබුණේ. හරි. මට කියන්නත් බැරි වුණා. Right. Anyhow. So A comes under suppliers. Right. So do we have an answer? It's one, right? One. හරි නේද? හරි. Consumer Affairs Authority. මතකද? හරි? It is being established under the Act of. Right. Do you remember this? What is our answer? As I remember, it's number 9, 2003. So in every answer, they have mentioned number 9, 2003. Then we have to check the words. Do you remember the act name, Puta? It says Consumer Affairs Authority Act. Make affairs nahe. Make it affairs nahe. May then a similar again either. Whatever. Method authority ne. So our answer is 1. Right? It's 1, right? That's 1. Ansilu, you came. You are here. Right. Yes, Tenuka. 1 ne. Hari. Hena on 14. Hari 14 ekataya. Following are some incidents occurred in a business environment. Incidents means like events. Whatever happen, things happen. Events happen. Right? Right, Puta. Okay, Pansilu. May A, B, C. Hari monad then apen hani balu. Select the incidents which are related to political environment. Puta, recall the theory. When it comes to the political environment, this political environment includes whatever the government policies no. So in our book, there are 2 policies for the two policies given for the political or the government policies. Ekak tama infrastructure development policy. The other one is fiscal policy. And do you remember I told that the fiscal policy is about taxes. It is about taxes. Hari? Tax ගැන තියෙන්නේ. බදු හරි. දැන් අපි tax charge කරන්නේ government එක. ඒක ගැන mainly mention වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. Infrastructure facilities you know no. Like the water, electricity, the road system. These are the most essential facilities ne. Then එතකොට let's read the first three this A, B, C and C. A says it is indicated new tax amendments related to domestic potatoes on current budget proposals. Alavalata tonna tax hari. Whatever. It's they are talking about tax no. So this sounds like fiscal policy. Hari api balamu samharalata api දැනට තීරණය කරනවා මේක this comes under political environment. Then interest rates on bank deposits are increased by 2%. Then අඩු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි පොඩි අඩු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. So this is පුතා irrelevant. Why is that? Because we know interest rates come under economic environment. Because this is interest rate is an economic factor. නේද? මතකද? මේක economic environment පැත්තට තමයි එන්නේ. හරි? හරි බලමු තව. Next one. It's a new act was passed related to protect the environment from the pollution of polythene. What's the environment here? Is it political? No. They are talking about acts. Acts are like laws, no? So this is legal environment. Legal environment එක ගැන කියන්නේ. එහෙනම් our answer should be only A. A. හරි? ඒක හොඳ ප්‍රශ්නයක්. හරි දැන් මේවා ඇත්තටම standard based questions. Because you should know the general things, general knowledge, you have to have the theory knowledge and the application side as well. මේක නියම question එකක්. හරි? හරි අපි නිකන් බලමු. answer එකක් check කරමු. ඒක හොඳයිනේ ඒගොල්ලෝ මොනවද කියන්නේ කියලාත් බලන එක නේද? Sometimes their answers are wrong. Sometimes problems are there. Right. Anyhow, they say the same answer, which is 2. Right? ඉතින් මම 2 ගත්ත logical විදිහට explain කරලා දුන්නා. හරි? Okay. Right. Let's move on to the next one. 15th one. Make shape neda. If you have any doubts, please ask Puta. Hari. Don't be shy. Okay? Right. Select the correct statement once again. Hari. Not once again. Earlier they asked incorrect. No? Or what? Whatever. Right? They asked something. This time they asked correct statement. Right. The first one says what? Managers are individuals who duly perform their tasks assigned using their own skills and competencies. Individuals who perform assigned tasks assigned. Make a puta sounds like incorrect. But let's see, Hari. Because I feel like this is about whom? It's about, employees, not managers. But let's go for the second one and see. International relations, trade agreements, are the factors related to political environment. What is this? This is definitely incorrect. Because when it comes to international relations and the trade agreements, they are talking about economic environment. Economic environment eකට මේක යන්න ඕනේ. හරි? Okay. Fiscal policies are related to economic environment. No. ආත්මේ බලන්න අර ටෙක්නික් එක. මේක මොනවා වෙන්න ඕනද? Political වෙන්න ඕනේ. Political වෙන්න ඕනේ. හරි? මේ political එක economic වෙන්න ඕනේ. Okay? Then next one, various acts, laws, and regulations have been imposed by the government are discussed under the legal environment. Yes. All the laws, regulations, whatever acts, ordinances, මේව කොහොම පුතා legal environment එක යටතේ එන්නේ. This is so correct. This should be our answer. Even the first one is incorrect because පුතා managers should be employees here, not managers. මේක employees ලාගේ කතාව. මොකද මෙන්න මේ වචන ටිකෙන් තමයි ටක් ගාලා හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. Performing the task assigned. Performing the task assigned. Assigned task. Let's say assigned task. Performing assigned task. Properly, appropriately. කියලා පොතේ තියෙනවනේ. ඊට සමාන විදිහට. හරි? Fourth is our answer. හරි? මේකත් හොඳ ප්‍රශ්නයක්. මේ බලන්න. Right. Fourth is the answer. The environment. This is a famous question. හරි? මේක හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න famous question එකක් පුතා. Environment මේක ගොඩක් වෙලාට ඔය paper එකේ තියෙයි. Environment which can be controlled by the business. Or මේක මෙතනට කියන්න පුළුවන් cannot be කියලා. හරි? Now they say can be, no. The environment that can be controlled by a business is always puta internal environment, nothing else. Sorry, because when we consider the business environment, we have only two parts, internal environment and the external environment. The internal environment එකනේ business එකට ලේසියෙන්ම control කරන්න පුළුවන් පුතා. මොකද ඒක එයාගේ business එකේ ඇතුලේ තියෙන environment එකනේ. පිට තියෙන environment එක කියන්නේ external environment එක control කරන එක ලේසි නෑ. Because it includes these forces as well, no? Like legal environment, political environment. Business එකට පුළුවන් ද මේව control කරන්න බෑනේ. So our answer is number 1. දැන් ඔය ප්‍රශ්නෙට මේක can be කියලා අහන්න පුළුවන්, cannot be කියලා අහන්න පුළුවන්. Cannot be ඇහුවොත් ඔයා මොකද answer එකට දාන්නේ? External environment. හරි? Can be කිව්වොත් internal. Okay, right? Right. Select a factor which is related to external environment. External environment එක පොඩ්ඩක් මතක් කරමු. What does the external environment include? We have the external environment includes 3 parties. So we were about to discuss the next one. Anna, I was telling the forces of external environment, political, legal, economic, technological and global environment. Global environment. Right. Now next question is, it is increased the interest rates for the bank deposits subject to the advisors of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. This statement includes obviously what? Interest rates in economic environment again, because it is one of the economic factors. That's why. Right. Next one. It is not an example for technological environment. මේක නම් හරි ලේසි ඩක් ගාලා හොයන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. Using not one, හරි? not කියලා බලන්න. දැන් මේ සමහර papers වල මෙහෙම highlight කරලා bold කරලා underline කරලා ඔයාලට හොඳට emphasize කරලා word එක පෙන්නනවා පුතා. But sometimes some papers they don't show you the particular word like this. In that case පුතා ඔයා read කරනකොට මේක circle හරි underline හරි mark කරගන්න. නැත්නම් ඔළුවට යන්නේ නැහැ. එකපාරට කියවුවාම ඔළුවට යන්නේ නැහැ. හරි? Using modern machines instead of simple manual machines. එකක් check නේ. Using email instead of snail mail. Snail mail means අර mail එක පරක්කු වෙඩිනේ ඒ නිසා අර snail mail කියන්නේ. හරි snail කියන්නේ ගොළු බෙල්ලනේ. Right. Using computer information systems instead of manual accounting books. Oh, මේකත් හරි. technological environment එකේ තමයි පුතා මේක මතක තියාගන්න මම ලොකුවට explain කරේ නෑ මේක මේ theory එකේ. Now normally even though we learn how to do accounting manually, in the reality puta, the businesses, they don't do this manually. They use softwares to do this. There are certain accounting softwares. So using the software only, nowadays businesses do accounting. ඉතින් මේකත් ඇවිල්ලා අර technological environment එකේ example එකක්. හරි? Constructing highways by the government instead of normal roads. This is our answer. නේ? This is our answer. Right? Right. Now, let's discuss. We have discussed the first 20. We are going to do the next 20. පුතා දැන් හොඳ එක්කෙනා හොඳ පුතා වගේ. හොඳම වැඩේ. Hope you can see 4 questions in the screen. Honey, please do them. I'll give you 3 minutes. Please find the answers. Maybe kamaru me screen එක. පොඩක් ඉන්න මෙහෙම කරමු. හරි? Let's discuss the next 2. ඊළඟට දෙන්නම් task එක. හරි? Technological environment is called the usage of new technological instruments. Yeah. Usage of new machines, right? Usage of new methods and new innovations, like all above reasons. It's like that, no? Hari? Ad balu megulu monada kiyanne kiyala. 21, they say 4, right? Our answer is correct. Hari? As a factor of economic environment, the income distribution is called. As a factor of economic environment, income distribution. Now, do you remember one of the economic factors is income distribution? Hari? Adayam vyaptiya. Income distribution. So, they are as a factor of this. Hari, make explanation. Let's go through and see. Hari? How the national income of a country has been distributed among its people. Make a tama uttare venno. Hari? Because the difference of the, no, not that actually. How the income earned, no. The way of distribution, A comes. Hari? A is the answer. Yeah, that's the correct one. Hari? Now, it's your time. Hari? You will see exactly 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 questions in the screen, on the screen. Hari? So please, Puta, may try to get some answers, get the answers for them. Honey, make your answers tika aragena api discuss karamu. 3 minutes. I'll talk to you in 3 minutes. When wada karanne මේක හදන්න මේකට උත්තර ලියන්න. හරි? You know why? I'm going to ask the answers from particularly one person, one student. Example, Disat. Tell me the answer for 23rd. එහෙම අහනවා. හරි? 23rd, from 23rd to 26th. Do. Uta, have you finished? Right? I just returned exactly in 3 minutes. If you need more time, you can ask. Right? Otherwise, I'm going to do the discussion. Anyone needs more time? Hand raise karanne if you need more time. Yes. 10 needs. I'll wait. Vidita. Okay. Right. No worries. I'll wait. Right. I'll give you 2 more minutes. Sir. It was අපි කතා කරමු. අද talking breaks උත් නෑ කට්ටියට. අද තනියෙන් කතා කරන්න. Anyhow, today no talking breaks. අපි ඕනම නම් 10 minutes before class එක නවත්තමු. මොකද online class එකේ දිගටම අපි වැඩ කරනවානේ. ඒ නිසා. හරි? ඒකත් හැබැයි මේ questions ටික ඉවර වෙන්න ඕනේ නැත්තම් බැරි වෙයි. පුතා, this is enough. හරි? Enough time. මොකද මීට වඩා ඔයා time ගෙනියනවා නම් මේකට ඔන්න දැන් timing out. හරි? ඔන්න ඒක තමයි කියන්න වෙන්නේ ඔන්න. Right. Let's discuss. I need answers. Let me direct these questions. Right. First, let me read the question. Global facilitates the conduct of business activities freely without any cross borders. Hari. So globalization is there is a straight answer among the four answer options, which is actually mentioned in our textbook. Now, make a hamu api, then onna puta make a oya හැමෝටම පේන්න everyone දාලා select කරලා එවන්න ඕනේ මේ answer එක මත. හරි? This question goes to, we have girls in this class. So, Dinadi, what's your answer, puta? Right. She says 3. Obviously, that's our answer. It's the mutual relationship among countries in terms of economic, global, social and cultural. Honey? එතකොට අර countries අතර තියෙන mutual relationship එක පුතා. Mutual means, now let's say China and Sri Lanka. China gives something to Sri Lanka and Sri Lanka gives something to China. So there is a mutual relationship. අන්‍යෝන්‍ය සමතතාවය. Right. Next one. A positive impact from the global environment on domestic businesses. Again, straight, theory questions මේ තියෙන්නේ. මේකේ thinking part එකක් ඇත්තෙම නෑ පුතා. හේතුව මේක කෙලිම පොතේ තියෙන දේවල් ටෙස්ට් කරන්න. Right. This question goes to Tenuka. Tenuka, what's your answer, puta? Ah, 3. Inflow of foreign capital, that's what. Correct? That's our answer. Because the other 3 options are completely negative impacts. Correct? Inflow of foreign capital means, puta, from the foreign countries, we can get their money and the properties, especially dollars. Correct? So we get foreign capital when having, relationship with, mutual relationship with other countries. Right? A negative impact. ටික හරි ලේසි ඔයාලට හොඳටම පේනවා ආන්සර් එක. ඒ වුණාට මම දැන් අහනවා කියූප එක අහන්න ඕනේ. හරි? Right. Let me ask this from Ketmin. Ketmin, what's your answer, puta? Ketmin? One. Hari. That's our answer. Instability of the existence of domestic businesses. Yeah, that's the reason. Hari? Instability means not stable. ස්ථාවර නෑ. අස්ථාවරයි. හරිනේ ඉතින්. දැන් නෙගටිව් පැත්තෙන් වෙන්න පුළුවන් නරක ඔක්කොම උනාට පස්සේ පුතා බිස්නස් එකක් අස්ථාවර වෙනවානේ. හරි, probably bankrupt වෙනවානේ. ඒක ඔය කියන්නේ. හරි? The others are actually positive ones. Positive impacts. නේ? මතකයි නේද? හරි. 26. මේකට අපිට ටිකක් මහන්සි වෙන්න තියෙන වගේ පේන්නේ. අපි බලමු. හරි? Let me ask this. Let's read. Select the correct statements. Then answer options are here. Right. Reaching the foreign technology to මේක අහලා ඉන්න answer එක. 26 goes to Manuja. Manuja, what's your answer, puta? Manuja. Manuja දන්නේ මේකට answer එක? Puta, seriously? Is it a difficult one? How you, Manuja? Hari. Let me ask from someone else then. Setika. Setika, what's your answer, puta? Send to everyone. Setika, what's your answer? Seriously? Why is this? And now those who have answered the question, please send your answers to everyone, puta. Ape Pansilu, Dinadi, Tisat, Tenuka and Netuli. Ketmi, Hari. You all say 2. Let's see. Reaching the correct one, Hari. Reaching the foreign technology to the market, the domestic businesses are being developed. Hari, palamu. The globalization, the entire world has become a global village. This is correct. No, make up right. The changes in the information tech and communication technology are always affect to the businesses positively. Not always. right? Not always. Ne? Not always. This sounds incorrect. Mukada, obviously, even from the technology puta, there is a negative side, no? Then balan nogulu phone selling the karagina the phone selling pulantana medagana pulwa. Habe ekape Mugatukiani. Matake watching in there then. Ape me පැවැත්මට හානිකර අවස්ථාවක් තමයි ෆෝන්ස් සමහර වෙලාවට. Right. Again, as globalization, it is increase the distance among people. Right. Straight away, B is correct. B තියෙන්නේ answer option දෙකනේ. මේ දෙකෙන් එකක් වෙන්න එපානේ. දැන් ඕගේ tricky තැන් ආවම උමයි බලන්නේ. හරි? We know B is always correct. Because we have heard this word not only in commerce, we have heard this word generally, no. So B comes C ekkada then C api වැරදිම කිව්වනේ. C වැරදි කිව්වනේ එහෙනම් A නෙමෙයි. So your answer must be the correct answer. Very good, honey. That's how you approach this. Honey, approach this kind of a question, right? Let me refer to the marking scheme as well. අපි ඒකත් බලමු කොකටත් එකල මොනවද කියන්නේ කියලා. What is the number here? 26. Let's see. Second, they say second, so obviously that's accepted. Right? Second is our answer. Right, 26 is this. Now again, we have a case-based question. From 27 to 28, you have to answer using the information in the case. Right, Q. Mr. Jayasinha commenced a rice selling business which he buys paddy kyane wheat from his area and converts them into rice. Rice kyane so he does a converting thing, no? He converts, that means he is having a rice mold, right? Miller's rice mold, them rice mold kyane English wording, Miller or something like that. Rice mill or something, right? One of his friend, Mr. Kulasinha, has been recruited as an employee. Yaluwa employee of this business, and the business name as Singha Mills. Mills. Mills rice mills. That's the word. Rice mills. Hal mole. The English mole Hal mole. Hal mole. Select the type of the business organization. Obviously, Puta, this is a sole proprietorship. It has to be sole proprietorship. I think type in MCQ. Sole proprietorship. That's an obvious sole proprietorship because this is done by only one person and it's Mr. Jayasinha. Right? What is the correct statement of above businesses? Above business. The correct statement. It is controlled by the government, no way, right? It is controlled by Mr. Jayasinha. Having a continued existence, no. Sole proprietorships, they do not have continued existence, even legal personality. Mandatory to register. According to this case, Puta, it is mandatory to register. Why is that? Because his name is Mr. Jayasinha, or whatever Jayasinha. It is just a single name, right? And his business name is Sinha Mills. Sinha Mills. It's a we have to register the business name. We have to. They have to. This Jayasinha has to go to the what is it? Divisional Secretariat office and get the application and do the procedure. ඒ නිසාවෙන් පුතා ඔන්න මතක තියාගන්න දැන් business නමට ඕනගේ full name එක නැත්නම් business නම register කරන්න ඕනේ. We need to register the business name if it does not include the full name of the owner. So mandatory to register. Actually registering the business name. හරි? කොහොමත් 1 2 3 4යි out නේ හොඳටම. ඒ නිසා මෙයා තමයි උත්තරේ. හරි? Right. Then next one. It is not a criteria used to classify the business organizations. Puta, the criteria or the basis that we use to classify businesses are ownership, objective, and the scale. Ne? So here ownership, objective, scale is here, and third answer is wrong because legal personality. Hari? ඉතින් දැන් ඕක මේ ස්ටෑන්ඩඩ් ක්වෙස්චන් එක අහනකොට ඔතෙන්ට දානවා පුතා මැනේජ්මන්ට් කියලා. හරි? ඔන්න මම මේකත් ඔයාලට කියනවා. මොකද මැනේජ්මන්ට් කියන එක දාන්නේ මේ කන්ෆියුස් කරවන්න. මොකද මේ do you remember of course who will perform the management activities? අන්න ඒ කියන මේ factor එක we have to consider when we select a appropriate business. We wrote this right. The three factors that we have to consider when selecting an appropriate business, right? You have to you have to think about, you need to consider the objectives of the business, the scale of the business, as well as who will perform the management activities. That means management. Right? Now, metana anne classifying businesses. Okay, jati dekai hari. Me nikan mehema liyagena පාඩම් කරන්න. hari. When we classify the business, we use objective, ownership, hari. Secondly, objective, right? And also scale, right? ඊළඟට මේ when we select a suitable business, right? We have to consider objective, right? Objective, ගණන් ගන්න එපා අකුරු කැලි තිබ්බොත්. හරි? Scale, not ownership. හරි? Ownership දාන්න නැහැ එතෙන්ට. මෙතෙන්ට එන්නේ මතක තියාගන්න පුතා management එක. ඒ කියන්නේ who will perform the management. අපි short කරලා ලියමු management කියලා. You need to consider who will perform the management activities. Right? ඉතින් මේ දෙක වෙනවම මතක තියාගන්න මේ වගේ short note එකක් දාලා. Selecting an appropriate or suitable business. හරි? ඒක නිකන් පොඩ්ඩක් ලියන්න select කියලා විතරක් ලියන්න එපා. හරි? Right. So our answer is 3. 29th. 30th one. The business organization which is not having a legal personality. Now, do you remember which businesses that do not have the legal personality, puta? Mainly sole proprietorships. Hari? මතක තියාගන්න. Not having the legal personality එන්නේ sole proprietors ලට නෑ. Similarly, partnerships ලට නෑ. But incorporated companies, they have. Hari? Even there is another business comes here. I want you to tell me that business type, puta. Another question for you. Hari? Please tell me what's the other business that do not have the legal personality. Send your answers. මම මේක කියා දුන්නා. හරි? කියන්න හොඳ ළමයා වගේ. But we didn't write, things. We sometimes keep things in our mind, no? Can someone tell me what's the other business that do not have the legal personality according to our syllabus? Kian? No one can answer. Oh, you are typing now. Right. Hit me. Puta, partnerships I have written here. No, puta. Tenula. Hit me. Me. Man ලියලා තියෙන හැරි. මං කිව්වේ. Sole proprietorships ලට නැත. Partnerships ලටත් නැත. තව කාටද? Who else? Them no legal personality තියෙන තුන් දෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. හරි? There are 3 businesses. Sole proprietorship, partnership. What's the other one? Not cooperative societies, puta. ඒක ගැන ලොකුට mention කරලා නැහැ. Not that Tenuk. I like Tenuk. Can someone try? What උත්සාහ දරන්න. Yes, Tenula. It's state departments. ඔන්න මතක තියාගන්න ඕන. හරි? State departments. හරි? State departments, පුතා. හරි. දැන් ඒකත් බේස් කරගෙන අපි බලමු answers. හරි? Do not have in a legal personality නේ. Now, do you see Rupawahini Corporation? Corporation is a state corporation. What's the authority? Another corporation, no? Because why? Corporations have 4 other names. Recall the 4 other names. Authority, board, bureau, commission. Honey? එහෙනම් authority Sri Lanka Ports Authority කියන්නේ corporation එක. ඊළඟට තියෙන්නේ bureau ශ්‍රී ලංකා bureau ඒ කියන්නේ කවුද corporation එක පුතා state corporations do have the legal personality remember it හරි අපි අර book එකේ table එකේ දාලා නැත්නම් එතෙන්ට right mark එකක් දාන්න corporations ලට legal personality තිබේ හරි එහෙනම් නැත්තේ කාටද departments වලට හරි ඔන්න හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න main point එක so this is a good question හරි දැන් බලන්න සමහර questions හරි හොඳයි ඒකෙන් අපි දෙයක් හොඳට මේ ඉගෙනගෙන ඒක හොඳට මේ ඔළුවට දා ගන්නවා මොකක් හරි point එකක් හැංගිච්ච දැන් book එකේ precisely මේක කියලා නැහැ ඒ වුණාට ඒක ටෙස්ට් කරනවා papers වල පුතා හරි right this is the thing this is our answer හරි the other three businesses are corporations they do have legal personality but we know that railway department or whatever the department state departments do not have the legal personality harini hari onna we have discussed up to 30th and this is the answer of the marking scheme as well hari right now මෙච්චර වෙලා marking scheme එකට වැරදුනේ නැති නිසා අපි අර previous එක marking scheme එකේ answer එකට ගමු පුතා පොඩ්ඩක් එතෙන්ට යන් මේ can you remember we kept one of this infrastructure facilities දැන් මෙතන මෙහෙම කියනවානේ introducing a boat service for passengers across the canal of Perera let's say this is for transportation to cross the Perera or whatever the thing yeah it's Perera Lake ඉතින් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් transportation කියන්නේ like main service එකක්නේ මෙතන telemail instead of postal service කියන එක පුතා මේක නිකන් මං හිතන්නේ technological environment එකට වගේ ඒ පැත්තට යනවත් දන්නේ නැනේ එහෙම බේස් කරලා අරන්ද දන්නේ නැනේ එතකොට infrastructure කියලා mainly කතා කරන්නේ මං කිව්වේ water electricity and this you know road system නේ ඒ නිසා මෙයාලා කියන විදිහට answer එක අපි accept කරමු fourth විදිහට හරි right ඉතින් මේ වගේ tricky questions එනවා ඒ වෙලාවට උන්ට කල්පනාකාරී වෙලා answer එක pick කරන්න හරි හිතන්න පුළුවන් තරම් හරි again back to the 30th one හරි 30th one ගමු මට පේන විදිහට අපිට accounting ප්‍රශ්න මුකුත් කරන්න බැරි වෙයි ඉතින් හරි කමන්නේ බලමු an advantage of a sole proprietorship is අයියෝ මාරලේසිනේ easy to commence of course yes can raise more capital නෑනේ අපිට can raise more capital කියන්න පුළුවන් partnerships වලට හරි ඒ වගේම තව කාටද incorporated companies වලට the most capital is raised by you know incorporated companies sorry this is wrong having legal personality nane can take collective decision nane ek partnerships and anith business වලට නේ තියෙන්නේ answer is easy to commence so easy to commence means start hari start select the correct statement related to state corporations we know many things about corporations now. Let's go through and see. You have to select the correct one. Honey? That means 3 are incorrect. You have only one correct answer. Should be incorporated under the Companies Act. No. It's about what? Incorporated companies. Not having a legal personality. අපි මේ දැන් පාඩම් කරේ මතකනේ? Corporations වලට legal personality තියෙනවා පුතා. Can take independent decision. No way, no. Make a sole proprietorship to තියෙන එකක් නේ. Should be established under a Parliament Act. Yes, this is the one. Parliament පනතකින් නැත්නම් Parliament Act එකකින් තමයි මේගොල්ලෝ පටන් ගන්න පුතා. හරි? Right. Next one. Select a profit motive business. That means for profit business. Cooperative societies are not for profit. State companies are for profit. Departments මෙතන department වෙන්න ඕනේ D එන්න ඕනේ හරි නෑ sport associations කියන්නේ other associations නේ එහෙනම් answer එක state companies මම ඔයාලට කිව්වේ පුතා first term එකේ state companies අහනවාමයි මොකද මෙයාගේ specialty එක this is a public sector business which aim for profit which aims for making profits හරි මේක මේ රජයේ ව්‍යාපාරයක් ඒ වගේම මේගොල්ලෝ ලාභ අරමුණු කරගත්තු. ඒ කියන්නේ profit oriented business එකක්. An example for an incorporated company. Now look at this. If you see the words private limited, it's an incorporated company. මම ඔයාලට කියා දුන්නා මතකද? Incorporated companies වලට පුතා වචන දෙකක් පිටිපස්සට සෙට් වෙනවා. PVT LTD. හරි? අනිත් එක්ක නම් PLC. හරිද? I think ඒ නිසා අපේ ආන්සර් එක මේ ඒ කියන්නේ private limited companies and public limited companies. එතකොට මෙයා හරි. හරි මෙයා තමයි ආන්සර් එක එන්න ඕනේ. And now look at the first one. Samita Perera business. මේ තනි මිනිස්සෙක්ගේ නමක් නේ. එහෙනම් මේක definitely sole proprietorship. SP කියන්නේ sole proprietorship. හරි? Silva and company නේ. ඉතින් මේක සමහර වෙලාවට partnership ගැන කියනවත් දන්නේ නැහැ company ගාලා. පොඩ්ඩක් එයාව පැත්තකින් තියමු. මොකද මේ එහෙම වෙන්න තමයි මේගොල්ලෝ ලියලා ඇත්තේ. හරි? Ceylon Electricity Board කවුද? board කියලා ඉවර වෙන්නේ මොන business එකද? State corporations, right? නේ? Then our answer is 3. It's a good question. හරි? මම ඔයාලට activity එකකුත් කරා මතකද පුතා? මම කිව්වා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් business එකේ name එක බලලා business එකේ type එක කියන්න skill එක අපිට තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒ knowledge එක. හරි? ඉතින් ඒක තමයි මේ test කරලා තියෙන්නේ. මේ පේනවනේ. Right. It is not a reason for selecting mostly as small scale businesses by the businessman. Let me read it once again. It is not a reason for selecting mostly as small scale businesses by the businessman. Let's go through the answer options, then we will understand what the question is. Right? Ease of starting with less capital. What do you mean by ease? Easy. Again, පහසුව. හරි? It's easy to start with less capital. That means this, I understood the question. Hurry. That means now small scale business එකක් පටන් ගන්න business කට්ටිය කැමති reasons තියෙනවානේ. මේක නොයන එකක්. Not a reason. So this is one of the reason, no? Because you can start with less capital. Especially when you start a sole proprietorship, you can start with less capital, no? Easy of starting with less legal influences. Yeah, no. Honey, have an ability to influence the respective industry. That's not an answer, no. If you are a small scale, how can you influence the whole industry? Ne? දැන් ඔයා චූටියට business එකක් පටන් අරන් පුතා මුළු industry එකටම influence එකක් නැත්තම් බලපෑමක් කරන්න බෑනේ. එහෙම කරන්න large scale පටන් ගන්න වෙනවා. නැත්තම් හරියටම කිව්වා multinational පටන් ගන්න ඕනේ. කියන්නේ multinational company එකක් industry එකට එන්න ඕනේ එහෙම ලොකු influence එකක් කරන්න. ඒ නිසා මේක එන්නේ නැහැ. හරි? මේක තේරෙනවද ඔයාලට? Right? Try to understand. To be able to make the best use of their skills. මේකත් හරිනේ. තනි business එකේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට sole proprietorship එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. හැබැයි ඉතින් sole proprietors ලා ඉන්නවා large scale හරි. එහෙමම කියන්න බෑ. But සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කියන්න පුළුවන්. Our answer is this. Have the ability to influence the industry. No. Industry influencer කෙනෙක් වෙන්න නම් big player කෙනෙක් වෙන්න ඕනේ පුතා. ඒ කියන්නේ big large scale business එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ. හරි? Right. Third one is the answer. Then 36. It is not a characteristic that can be seen in cooperative societies. It's not a characteristic. Hurry. Cooperative societies වල තියෙන best characteristic එක තමයි පුතා what did I say? Not domestic, democratic control. Hurry. Democratic control. And collective membership of members is another characteristic. හැමෝටම මේ members ලා ඔක්කොටම මේ business එක අයිති. Having individual expectations? No, that's wrong. Not individual expectations. They have common expectation. මේ බලන්න මේ වචනේ හැදුවොතින් this has to be common. All the members have common needs and expectations. They say individual, which is wrong, no? එහෙම කොහොමද එක එක්කෙනාට එක එක දේවල් ඕන වුණාම cooperative society එකක් කරන්න බෑ පුතා. සමිතියක් කරන්න බෑනේ. Voluntary and open membership is another characteristic. These are the special characteristics of a cooperative society. Our answer is 3. Right? 3. Third is our answer. Okay, no? Select not a not-for-profit business. අපිට අග්ගල not-for-profit business ඔක්කොම මතක් කරමුද පුතා? How many are there? We have 2 private sector not-for-profit businesses. කවුද? Cooperative societies and මතකද? Cooperative societies උයි other associations උයි. Other associations උයි. හරි? එතකොට තව ඉන්නවා public sector කියන්නේ government sector එකකින් ඉන්නවා state departments උයි state corporations උයි. Not for profit business කියන්නේ not for profit කියන එක. හරි? මොකද cooperative මේ companies with for profit, incorporated companies with for profit, partnership for profit, state companies for profit. Answer is this. හරි? Not for profit එක්ක නා මෙයා. හරි? Right. The 38th one. අපි මෙහෙම වැඩක් කරමු. හරි? මේ තුනටත් answers කියවලා ගන්න පුතා please. I'll give you 4 minutes. හරි? 4 minutes. It's 5:57 now. 5:57 විනාඩි 4ක් දෙන්න. හරි? I'll give you 4 minutes. Try to do the last 3 questions and I'm going to direct the questions. I mean, I'm going to, ask questions, ask the answers. Right. Do the last 3. Right. You got 1 more minute. Finish it, Puta. Right. Then I'll ask you the answers. Puta, shall we discuss? Determining the scale of a business depending on several factors. Yeah, we know that, right? For us to determine whether a business is a large scale business or a small and medium scale business, we usually use some of the criteria, right? So they ask these criteria. Honey? Out of them, the major factors are. There were only 4 factors. Factors කියන්නේ පොතේ කියන්නේ criteria කියලා තිබ්බේ. I should ask this නේ. හරි. hold on. I'll ask Puta Netuli, what's your answer? Netu, what's your answer? For 38, send to everyone. Netuli, is it difficult for you? Answer ka teren නැත්නම් direct message කරන්නකෝ. Right, Puta. It's difficult for her. She has missed certain lessons නේ. හරි, I understand. හරි. හැබැයි මේකට ගත්තා ඉන්නවනේ අපි ඒගොල්ලන්ගෙන් අහමු. Let me ask. Did I ask Tenula? Tenula, what's your answer, Puta? 2. He says 2. Let's see. මම 2 එක බලන්න හරිද කියලා. හරි. Owner's financial strength. That means Puta, the amount of the capital invested. නේ, ඒ terms නේද අපි book එකේ තිබ්බේ. The amount of capital invested. Number of employees. Hari. Goods produced. එහෙම එකක් නම් තිබ්බේ නෑ නේද පුතා? Hari. Do you remember the other 2 factors or the criteria in the book? Right? The business market share and the amount of energy used. නේ? then මෙතන කියනවා goods produced and various relationships. දැන් මේගොල්ලෝ මේක කතා කරන්නේ out of the book වෙන්න පුළුවන්. හරි? අපි බලමු අනිත් answer options. Let's see the most suitable answer. ඒකනේ වෙන්න ඕනේ. Right. Goods and services produce market share, skills and the experiences. Obviously owners financial strength comes පුතා. ඒක නෑ කියන්න බෑ කාටවත්. නේ? Determining the scale of a business. දැන් මේගොල්ලෝ book එකෙන් එහාට ගිහිලා ලියලා තියෙන්නේ. හරි? The skill, the various relationships and the experience. Number of employees definitely counts. මොකද ඒක book එකේ තියෙනවානේ. හැබැයි market share තියෙනවා, market share තියෙනවා දෙක. Goods produced. the number of goods produced නම් ඒ කියන්නේ production quantity එක පුතා ඒක අනුව නම් හිතන්න පුළුවන් නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ large quantity එකක් produce කරනකොට අපිට නිකන් large scale business එකක් වගේ පේන්න පුළුවන් නේ. Right. Let's see the marking scheme answer. ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලෝ අර book එකෙන් එහාට ගිහිල්ලා හින්දා අපි බලමු ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ හිතේ තියෙන දේ. හරි? They say it's 38. For 38 they say it's number 1. හරි? Number 1. ආයතන අර goods produce කියන එක ටිකක් sounds like odd පුතා. නේ? එහෙම තමයි හිතන්න වෙන්නේ. කොහොම හරි their answer is number 1. Financial strength එක හරි. Skills. Various relationships definitely comes නේ. මොකද මේ when they have a lot of business relationships, when they have contacts, the network sounds like large, no? Hari, කොහොම හරි that's their answer පුතා. හරි? ඒක පොඩක් tricky අමාරුයි ගන්න. දෙකක් ගොඩාක් දුරට එනවා. මොකද number of employees also come නේ. මේ comes නේ. හරි කමන්නේ. ඒක ගැන ඉච්චර හිතන්න එපා. හිම අර සමහර වෙලාවට මේකටයි දෙන්නටම ලකුණු දෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. එහෙම වෙන්න පුළුවන්. but අර goods produce කියන එකේ පොඩක් තේරුමක් නෑ. මේකේ quantity එක වගේ තිබ්බනම් හරි. production level එක හරි. anyhow number 1. Tenushi decided to commence her business as Tenushi Textiles, but she's inquiring you, who has the authority to set reason fees for the registering the business name. Ameya oyagen ahanawa den ne you have the authority to set the registering fee. So who are you? I'm asking this. Who are you then? If Dinushi asks you something, information related to the registering fee, who are you? Answer, everyone. How do I? Give me a second, Puta. Message karanna. Hari, let me tell you. Huh? Then Puta me kiyanne eka neda. Dinushi decided to commence her business at Dinushi Textiles. Now, does she need to register her business name? Of course, yes, right? Because she has only one name in her business name. Ketmin, you are sending me the answers. Hari, never mind, Buddha. I just asked, who are you? You didn't get the question, no? Teru nane the prashne. Me ahanuko? Then onna hangin. Hari? Good. Hari, you have several answers. Let's see. Hari? Then Dinushi business namak tiyena. But she is inquiring you. That means you know. Paper එක කියවන එක්කෙනානේ. It's you know. හරි? She is inquiring. Inquiring කියන්නේ ඔයාගෙන් මේ විමසීමක් කරනවා මොනවටද? දැන් ඔයා ගැන explain කරනවා මේකේ. හරි? Who has the authority to set the relevant fees for registering the business name? Do you remember the person who has the authority to register the business names? Now, forget about the name person. Was the institute which has the authority to decide the registering fee? Registering fee. And again, my question. Hari? Business name එක register කරනකොට ඒ business name එකට registration fee එකක් ගෙවන්න එපානේ. ඒ fee එක පුතා decide කරන්නේ කවුද? කවුද කියන්නේ ඇත්තටම institute එක කවුද? What's the institute? Now let's try to answer this question. The correct answer is the secretary of relevant divisional secretariat office. It's you. No, you are not that person. ඒක තමයි ප්‍රශ්නේ අහලා තියෙන්නේ. මම හිතුවේ this is one of my by questions, but they have asked the same question. They are asking, who are you? Hurry, who are you කියන එක තමයි අහන්නේ. The secretary of relevant divisional secretariat office නෙමෙයි ඔයා. හරි? ග්‍රාම නිලධාරී වෙන්න බෑ කොහොමද නේ? Respective provincial council with the authority of them. Yeah, that's you. You are the provincial council. හරි? එතකොට බලන්න registrar ද ගන්න provincial council ද ගන්න කියලා problem එකක් තියෙනවා නේද ඔයාලට පුතා? Do we take the respective provincial council or do we take the registrar? The business name registrar. We need to take the provincial council. You know why? Again, back to the tute. Hari? Tute එක බලන්න. Tute එකේ තියෙන book එකෙන් ගත්තවනේ. So no worries. Hari? may registration fee is also determined by the respective council. And the authorized person, the officer to register the business name is this person. එතකොට අර මේ council එකෙන් තමයි පුතා registration fee එක determine කරන්නේ. එහෙනම් වාගේ answer එක එන්න ඕනේ provincial council, not the registrar. He is the officer who has the authority to register the business names. And the fee is determined by the provincial council, not the registrar. හරි? ඔන්න බලන්න ඒක හරියටම දැනගත්තේ නැති වුණොත් මේකේ උත්තරේ වැරදිනවා පේනවාද? Right? Right. So our answer should be what? Third one. It's our third answer. Third is the answer. Right? Our last one. Supun conducts a business by registering the business as Supun Stores. This business name should be registered, no? Right. It is not an advantage of registering the business name. We know that there are 4 advantages by registering a business name, no? Receiving a legal personality is not an advantage. Remember, Puta, this is a sole proprietorship, no, Puta? When we register sole proprietorship, we cannot get the legal personality. Legal personality තියෙනයි දැන් කවුද කියලාත් ඔයා දන්නවනේ නේද? Incorporated companies වලට තියෙනවා, තව කාටද තියෙන්නේ? State corporations වලට තියෙනවා. State companies වලට කොහොමද තියෙනවා? ඒක හැබැයි syllabus නෑ. හරි? Right. Provides an identification and recognition, yes. Provides a qualification to obtain government incentives. Easy to obtain loans. Answer is this. හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න sole proprietorship එකක name එකක් register කරලා legal personality එන්නේ නෑ darling. හරි? Legal personality එන්නේ නෑ. හරි. ඉතින් පුතා here now don't go. I tell you when to go. Hari, we are not done yet. Hold on. I said that we are going to finish the class before 10 minutes. But I changed my mind, Puta. Don't blame me. මම වාගේ හොඳට තමයි මේ තව ප්‍රශ්නයක් හරි discuss කරන්නේ. But at sharp 6:30 we are going to wind up. I'll keep that promise. Hari? I think we didn't do this case study, but there is no time to do this case study. But in this, since we have 6 more minutes, I thought of doing true or false, some of the true or false statements. Please be with me. Now, this is the second business studies question from this paper. I have to tell you this. Now, if you sit for the first term test, Puta, you get a separate business studies question from first chapter, another separate question from second chapter, another separate question from third chapter. එනිසා ප්‍රශ්න තුනක් වෙන වෙනම chapter wise අහනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ඉතින් ඒගොල්ලෝ කැමති විදිහට අහනවා. O level වලදී මේවා 8 marks වලට අහන්නේ. හැබැයි first term අර 100 marks හදන්න අමාරු නිසා සමහර කට්ටිය 10 marks වලින් හදන්නේ. හරි. Whatever it is, pay your attention to the true or false given in here. Look at the circle. There are A, B, C, D, no. Let's read and tell whether it's true or false. මේ හතරෙන් එකක් මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ගෙන් අහනවා true නම් T එවන්න, false නම් F එවන්න. හරි? Right. First one. Anything produced by man in order to facilitate manufacturing process is known as capital. This is true, no? Now you should write the full word saying true. Haritha puta. Anything made by the man to facilitate the manufacturing process is capital, no? Harini. Man-made resources. Individuals rendering mental efforts like accountants, mental efforts like mental contribution can be considered as a factor of production labor. This is again true. Make a thari. Owners are individuals providing resources to the business. මට මේකට කියන්න. හරි? පුතා, is C true for you or false for you? If it is true, send T. If it is false, send F. Send your answers on the lamai wagi. Tenu, T කියනවා. අපි බලමු. It mean T. Let's see. පන්සිලු තෙනුල කියන්නේ true කියලා දිසත් මේ කවුද අපේ දිලිත ඉන්නවනේ ඩාලි? ඉන්නවනේ. හරි. දිසත් සෙතික. හරි. true තමයි. හරි. ඔන්න බටලව ගන්න එපා. මේ දැන් resources provide කරන්නේ ඇත්තටම business එකකට පුතා owners. When yes Manuja good. Setika. When presenting a good to market, it is not considered the tastes of consumers. This is so wrong. Hari? Because you have to consider what the customer needs. Ne? එහෙම නැති වුණොත් business එක definitely fail වෙනවා පුතා. customer ට ඕන දේනේ අපි supply කරන්න ඕනේ. customer ට ඕන දේ තමයි අපි market එකට දාන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නැතුව අපිට ඕන product එක market එකට දැම්මොත් customer එක purchase කරේ නැත්තම් අපි කෙලින්ම business එකෙන් out. නේ? Right. We have yeah, let's finish the class darling. Hari?